Yes. Now yesterday, okay. आ रहा यार, आ रहा, ठहरो, सबर नहीं है क्या यार? आ गया ना अभी? विजिबल? नॉट विजिबल? Okay, now see here, yesterday I said about background, right? So background color and background image. But somebody asked like how to set the complete background. I said background size is there. In background size, you can define the width, height, or you can just use what is that cover is there. Cover means it will cover the complete background. कौन की पूछे यार? हाँ. So it will cover the complete background if you are using cover here. So one image, for example, so you can define the width and height of the image, or you can simply write. You can simply write here. So this is the body background, right? So I want the complete. क्या पूरा आप कर देते हैं यार? हाँ? So background image. Now this is the image 1.jpg and there is no point of having which one no repeat here because this background size is given as what? Cover. Is a complete web page background is covered with this particular image, right? So for that you can use now you can see the complete background is covered with this image. Okay, image, this is only one image, right? But this complete image is covered by the background of your web page, right? Suppose if I don't say cover, okay, I just write here no repeat means this will display with the actual size and this is the actual size of the image, right? This is the actual size of the image. But suppose if I'm writing, if I'm not write background repeat, so what will happen? The same image is repeated or not? Yes. But I want this same image should occupy the complete background. Then what do you do it? You simply say background cover, background size, and I said what here? Cover. Then once you write a cover, now this complete image is covered as a background or not? Yes. So you can also define the size. Yesterday we have seen you can also define the size. I just write 500 pixel is a width and 500 pixels is what here? Height. Now you can also define the width and height of the image. But is it repeated or not? Yes. If you don't want repeat, then you can say, what is this? Background. Background what? Repeat. Background repeat, no repeat here. So is it this image is repeated or no? But are you define the size or not? Yes. But the size might be various from one device to what another. Because of that, you simply write. What do you write? Cover. If you say cover, then it complete occupies that image, right? So this is occupied by as the back image. So for that you can use which one? Cover here. Okay, now right. So this is background image and background size. Now next, now we have seen some selectors, right? Yesterday we have seen some selectors. and even some CSS properties. And today also we will see some selectors, and we'll also see some CSS properties, right? Okay, right. So this is background image example of. So this is an example of background image. So how many types of selectors we have seen till now? And how many types of selectors we have seen till now? 5 selectors, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. What is the first one? Tag selector, element selector, or tag selector. And second one is a ID selector is there. And third one is a class selector is there. Next one is a group selector is there. Okay, next one is a universal selector. Now there are some more selectors out there. There are some more selectors apart from this. Okay, so what are the other selectors supported by CSS? What are the other selectors supported by CSS? Now these selectors are used based on which one situation. Okay, now CSS selectors are further classified into different categories based on which one? Behavior. Okay, so first one is combinator is there, or it is also called rational selectors, right? And second one is pseudo selectors, and third one is a pseudo elements, right? So these are some more selectors are there, but in this first today we'll talk about combinators and rational selectors. I mean relation between. Based on the relation between the elements, you try to create what? Selectors. Based on the relation between the elements, you try to select create which one? Selectors. So that you can call it as which selectors? Rational selectors are what? Combinators. Combinators means one or two. Two, right? One or two. Okay, you take two elements, and based on the relation between that elements, you try to apply which one? Style. Based on the relationship between those elements, you apply the style, and that you call it as selector. Combinators. Combination means two, right? Combination means two here, right? So combinators or same thing is called rational selectors or relational selectors. So these are based on parent and child hierarchy and relationship between what? Other elements. But there are various combinators out there. One is adjacent sibling selector. Okay, so there is a, yes, there is a generator or general sibling selector, and there is one more descendant selector, so which you created by separating with what? Space. And there is another selector which is called as a child selector. There's one more selector is there called child selector, right? So these are called which one? Combinator selectors or rational selectors. How many types are there here? 4 types. One is adjacent. First one is which one? Adjacent sibling selector. So what is the first one is adjacent sibling selector, and second one is, okay, general sibling selector. Second one is general sibling selector, and third one is, okay, third one is descendant selector. Third one is descendant selector is there. Yes. So third one is descendant selector is there. Yes. Yeah. So adjacent selector and general and descendant selector, and one more is which one? Child selector. So these are called as combinators, are the same thing. You call it as rational selectors, where you try to apply the style. This is nothing but applying the styles based on, this is nothing but applying the style based on the relationship or based on which one? Combination. based on the relationship and based on the combination. So within this first one, are getting or not, why we are moving to other selectors. Now CSS also provide other selectors, and the selectors are classified based on the selectors are classified into different categories based on which one behavior of it. The selectors are classified into different categories based on what behavior. So one is the combinators, and second one is a pseudo selectors, and third one is what pseudo elements, right? So first one combinators. Combinators means using two elements. Two elements and a relationship between those two elements. You try to apply which one style, right? So these are based on the parent and child hierarchy and relationship between what other elements. And there are various combinators out there. One is adjacent sibling combinator, and second one is general sibling selector, and third one is descendant selector, and fourth one is a child selector. But these are separated with the tilt. This is separated. Two elements are separated with. You create a style by separating with a tilt operator, and the selector you create by separating with the space operator, and this selector you created by separating with what greater than, and this selector you created by separating with what plus. The selector you created two elements by separating with the plus, which is called as adjacent sibling combinators. So what is adjacent sibling combinators? Just now I said the selector is created by separating with what plus. The adjacent sibling combinator plus separates two selectors and matches the second element only if it is immediately follows the first element, and both are children of the same parent element. Both are children of what same parent element. For example, see the adjacent sibling elements are combinator is separate two selectors and matches the second element only if it is immediately follows the first element, and both are children of the same parent element. See here, what is the meaning of this? Suppose you are saying syntax is former element plus which element here? Target element. Okay, former element plus which element here? Target element, and then followed by you are trying to define which properties? Style properties. For example, suppose here I've written one example. So there is a former element. What is a former element? H1. And then what is the target element? Paragraph. It means any paragraph which is followed by which one? H1. See here, former element, and it followed by which element? Target element. See here, the adjacent siblings, adjacent. Okay, A comma B, or if I say A B, so B is an adjacent of which one? A, right? In the same way, here, what is it? Suppose if I'm writing A, if I'm writing A B, now what is the target element here? B, which is adjacent of which one? A. Now I want to format or I want to style which element? B element, which is an adjacent of which element? A element. Okay. So whenever B element is an adjacent of which element? A element, I want to apply one style. I want to apply one style. Then how can I apply it? For this, you go for which one? Adjacent sibling combinator. So former element plus which element here? Target element. So what is the former element here? H1. What is the target element here? P. It means you are applying style to what? H1 or P? P. Paragraph color I just selected as what? Green. But when paragraph color will be a green, if it is adjacent of what? H1. So when paragraph color will be a green if it is adjacent of which one? H1. Okay, if it is followed by which one? H1, right? Suppose, so here, yes. So very simple example here. Suppose Yes. Now what I'm saying is here, anyway, same doc type and HTML and header. I just define the style, and what is the style is given H1 plus paragraph. Okay, now this is called as adjacent selector, and color is a green. Now you can see this is a division, and it followed by paragraph. Now child paragraph before heading. Is it before heading or after heading? Before heading. And this is a child paragraph. Child paragraph after which one? Heading. Now can you say this is a sibling or not? Yes. Of which one? H1. I will just run this. A simple way also you can write it. So if you run this, now can you see the child paragraph after which one? Heading. Because what you said H1 plus P. H1 plus P means what is the target element here? P. And this P must be an adjacent of which one? H1. Suppose this is a paragraph. This is one paragraph. Suppose, okay, if any confusion is there here, I just write without divisions, right? So body. Then what I'm writing? Paragraph. Okay. So this is some paragraph. So this is a paragraph 1. Okay. So this is a paragraph 1. Now, is it this paragraph is applied the style or not applied? Not applied. Because is it this paragraph is adjacent of H1? No. This paragraph is not adjacent of which one? H1. I'll write H1. Okay. So this is, okay, this is what here? H1. This is the H1. Okay. Yes. Once I run this, now this is what here? H1. But is it this paragraph is applied this style? No. It is not applied this style. Then what I'm doing? I'm trying to apply. So I write one paragraph. Now this is what again? Paragraph. This is also one paragraph. But this paragraph is adjacent of which one? H1. Now is it this colored as which one? Green. Yes or no? So adjacent. Okay. After this, I'll write one more paragraph. This is one more paragraph. This is another paragraph. Okay. So once I run this, now is it this color is this color is green or is it black? Black only. Because is it this paragraph is an adjacent of H1? No. This paragraph is adjacent of which one? Paragraph only. Getting on? Or suppose if I'm writing here again, what I'm writing again? H1. So this is what here? H1. So which is adjacent? What I'm talking about is which is an adjacent. Now this paragraph is in what? Green, right? Yes. So that you can, this paragraph is in what? Green. So which is adjacent of which header? H1. So that you can call it as which is selector? Adjacent. Yes. That is called as which selector here? Adjacent sibling combinator. Adjacent sibling combinator, that is done with which one? Plus. It means in this case H1 is a parent. And the target element is what? Sibling or child, right? Yes. So matches the second element only if it is immediately follows the first element and both are children of the same parent. So can you give multiple targets here? Yes. Okay. Now, for example, here. Otherwise, now this is one example. Let us try with the table. Okay, let us try with the table. What is the element? The element is which one? TR. What is the element here? TR. And TR is having which one? TD. TR is having TD. Okay, now. So TR which followed by which one? TH. I've taken TR and TH. Right now, this is for defining what now? Heading. Right? Then what I'm doing is I'm trying to define a table, some border. So border is what here? 1. Okay, then after that, I'm just writing table row. And this followed by TH or not? Yes. This followed by which one? TH. But is it applied to only one heading or all the headings? Or is it applied to only one heading or all the headings? Suppose I just write employee. apply employee number, and then TH. What is this now? Employee number, and next one is the employee name, right? Employee number, and one more is a employee name. Now, if you see, this is a table, right? Now this is a table. So this is the employee number, and there is the employee name. 1 minute. So there is a TR, and this TR is followed by which one here? TH. So we just change the yes, color is okay. Yes, I just taken the color as which one here? Right. So TR plus which one here? TH. But actually TH is a child of which one? TR. Right. Now just to run this employee number. So TR, table row and table heading. So table row is called here. Yes. Table row is called as a parent, former element, and TH is what here? Target element. What I mean? So TR and then followed by which one? TH. But actually TH is a child, right? Anyway, no problem. Right. See, the matches the second element only if it immediately follows the first element, and both are children of the same parent element. Both are children of the same parent element, right? So TH is a table heading is a child of which one? TR, table row only, right? Yes or no? TR, table row and table heading. Is correct only? Yes. After, so table row, and this is a table row, and this is also, yes, table heading. No problem. Yes. But just to try to understand this, what is a combinator here is former element with which element here? Target element. So what is a H1 here? Former element. And what is a P here? Target element, right? So if it is followed by, see, if it is followed by, yes, for example, H1 is there. This H1 is followed by which one? Paragraph. Now this is a child paragraph after which one? Heading. There is a division is there. Within this, there is one more paragraph is. Now this is a child paragraph, right? Of which one here? Division, right? And there is a child paragraph, and this is a paragraph which one? Outside the division. Outside the division, right? So if you run this, how many paragraphs are styled with the green? Now just to see here. How many paragraphs styles with the green here? So there is only, yes, combinators which are applied to not one, but it is applied to what? Followed by seeing the relation between what? Other tags. By seeing the relation between the other tags, just run this. Now here there is only one paragraph. That is a child paragraph after which one? Heading. But is it remaining? Is it remaining paragraphs are applied the color green? No. Why? Because it is not followed by it, but heading followed by which one? Paragraph. So that you can call it as actually adjacent sibling what? Combinators. We'll have that example also. We'll see that example also. Don't worry. Now there is one more is there, which is called as general sibling selector. There's one more selector is there. And what is that selector? General sibling selector. It defines the effects to all the elements which are specified after the current element. After the current element, you'll say there is the element 1 and there is followed by which one? Tilde. This both are. So, but what is the target here? Suppose, what is the target here? Element. What is the target here? Element 2. After which one? Element 1. Now you want, suppose you want all paragraphs. Yes. For example, in the previous case, for example, if you see this example, I try to write H1 So this is H1, and this you can call it as what here? Heading 1. Heading 1 followed by paragraph. So this is a para 1, and this is another paragraph which is called as a para 2. But is it style is applied to both the paragraphs or only one? Only one. But I want to apply to all. I want to apply to what? All. Then I'll go for which one? General sibling selectors. General sibling selectors means now H1 followed by which one here? P. H1 followed by which one? P. H1 followed by P defines affixes to all elements which are specified after the current element. So how you are separating this both by using which operate? By using an operator called till. Suppose this is how you are defining the style. What is the name of the element? H2 and followed by which one here? Paragraph. Followed by the paragraph. Now what will happen in this case? Is it all these paragraphs will apply the same style or not? Yes. All these paragraphs, not one. All these paragraphs will apply the same style or different style? Same style. Now you can see this is a topic 1 and this is a para 1 and para 2 and one more is what? Paragraph 3. But all elements you can go for which selector? You can go for this is a selector which is called as general sibling selectors. General sibling selectors, it defines the effect to all the elements which are specified after the current element, right? Next one, what you have is descendant selector. Descendant selector which is separated with what here? Space. This descendant selector is separated with what here? Space. So what is the meaning of this? So the descendant selector in CSS is used to select all the descendants of an element within a web page. It select all the elements that are nested inside specific element. So that is a problem what we have seen in the beginning, right? Table row and table row and table heading. Okay. So but table heading is a nested inside what? Table row. That's the reason is it applied that style or not applied? Not applied, right? So the descendant selector in CSS used to select all the descendants of an element within the web page. It is select all the elements that are nested inside specific element. But B, it's a child or grandchild or yes, it is a child or what is that? Grandchild. Now it is just like a relation, like a parent and what is that? Child. But whereas if you are talking about TR and TH, okay, TR is a parent and TH is what? Child. But in header 1 and paragraph, is it any relation is there? No, it is not nested, right? It is not nested. The header is one element and paragraph is what? Another element. Now you want to target which one you want to style? Paragraph, which is followed by which one? Header, right? But in this case, you want to style all the elements which are child of which one? Parent element. So parent and it followed by which one here? Child. But this is separated with what? Space. Getting or not, right? So it is separated with the space. For example, yes, suppose order list is right. This is one example. Ordered list and it followed by list items. Okay, ordered list it followed by the list items. Okay, ordered list is what? Parent. Order list is what? Parent. List items are what? Child. Order list is a parent and list item is what? Child. For example, yes. Here you can also go for a table also. Table row and table header. Because table row is parent and table header is child. For example, see here. Style. What I'm saying, order list and space, order list and space, list items. Order list space, list items. And here I just define. So color of this text, what you are displaying. This is a text color. Okay. Order list, text color. And then after that, I just close. I just close which one? Style and closing of header. And this is the body. And then, so what is this here? Ordered list. And within the ordered list, there is the list item. Okay, there is a list item called which one? Java. So there is one more list item. So what is the list item? Some Oracle. So list item. What is this list item here? .NET. So there is a list item. Okay, I just write some MySQL. So where ordered list is a parent and these items are which one? Child. Now once you run this, now you can see Java, Oracle, .NET and MySQL. Okay, in the same way, you can also, yes. So nested, right? Now I'm writing again tr, and then what? th, tr and th, and I just define the color of this. Okay, some color I take. Okay, now this is an ordered list, and here I just use which one? Table. So border I've given. Now you can also define width, right? So I just given some 50% and table row and table what? Heading. So table, right? Some employee number. Employee number. Now you can see the color is what here? Employee number. Okay. So table what? Heading. Now this is employee name. So here the color is what here? Yes, cyan. And what is the value here? Employee name, employee number, and one more is employee name. But here I've taken which selector here? Okay, this is which selector? Descended selector. So descended selector is applied to, the style is applied to which one? All the elements that are nested inside what? Specified element. It select all the elements that are nested inside specified elements. Okay, nested. Which one is nested here? TH is nested inside what? TR. Now suppose if you have again within the ordered list, okay, Java is there. Within this again I've taken one more list. Ordered list. Okay, ordered list. And again I'm saying list. I just write here some core Java. And then I write here what? Advanced Java, like this. Okay. So like this. Okay, like this. I just written some of the items inside this. Okay. Now once I run this, now you can see Java. And within this, again, you have a core Java, advanced Java, as well as what? Spring. Now can you say this ordered list? This ordered list. See, this ordered list is a which one here? Grandchild. Okay, which one is the child here? List. List is a child, and this ordered list is a child, and this child, within this child there is one more is there. What is that? List item. This is called as a grandchild of which one? Ordered list. Is it applied the same style or different style? Same style, right? So that can be done. That can be done by using, that can be done by using which selector here? Descended selector. The descended selector in CSS is used to select all the descendants of an element within a web page. That is, it select all the elements that are nested inside specified element. It can be a child or grandchild or yes. But how you are separating this? By using space. So this you are separating it with the help of space. For example, division also can go for it. So within the division is a parent. Assume that division is a parent and P is what here? Child. So whenever you type this, okay. So whenever you type this, I want to define the background color of the text paragraph, background color of the paragraph, right? And I want to define some color of the text, Now, when if you are creating a division, right? Suppose assume that this is a what is this now? Division, and within the division, I'm writing paragraph. Now, this is paragraph. So this is what here? Paragraph. So this paragraph is having a style, right? So there is a background, and you can see the color of the text inside this division paragraph is what? This is paragraph in blue color, right? Suppose if I write only paragraph, okay, if I write only paragraph, now this is what is that? Paragraph. Is it this paragraph is in blue color? No, this paragraph is not blue color because this paragraph is inside a division now. No, this paragraph is not a child of which one? Division. Is it nested or not nested? Not nested. Because of that, is it this style is applied or not applied? Not applied. This style is not applied because it is not nested, right? Okay. So this you can call it as descended element selector. Okay. Yes. Is it this one is clear, right? Okay. So this is a relationship like a parent and what is it? Child. This is relationship like a parent and child here. So there is one more selector is there. What is it? Another selector is child selector is there. It applies effects to only to the direct child of a which element? Parent element. Direct child of a parent element. See, there is a parent. So greater than. So what symbol you are using? Greater than. So always parent is elder than which one? Child, right? Okay, so that's the reason. What is the symbol used here? Greater than. So greater than is a symbol. See, symbols with the help of symbols or with the help of this symbols also you can find out. So what it is there here? Space. Okay, space is there, which is nothing but descendant. Okay, yes. So if you want to apply, so it applies effects to only the direct child of which one? Parent element. Direct child of parent element, but not child. And what is that? Grandchild? No. It is only a direct child of which one? Parent element, right? Suppose the syntax is you are writing like this: parent followed by which symbol? Greater than symbol, and it followed by which one? Child. Suppose this is a style. Suppose T body is there. Suppose assume that, for example, assume that within the, see, if you see table is divided into three parts. One is the header, body, and one more is what? Footer, right? The table is divided into three parts: table, header, footer, as well as body. Now you are saying T body. Okay, so is it table row is a child of which one? Body. So whatever elements are there in whatever table row elements are there in the body is applied. Which color here? Red color. Whatever it is there, it is applied as which color? Red color. In the same way, there is a header. Within the header, there is what? Or within the header, what you have? Row is there. Within the row, what you have here? Header. Okay, there is a TH which define which one? Header. Now this header is given, all headers are given which color? Background color as some light green. Let us see this practically here. Style. Just to see style here, but this one applies. See, previous one, descendant selector applies to all the child as well as what? Grandchild. But when it comes to the child selector, it applies only to which one? Direct child of that particular parent, which is defined by using which symbol here? Greater than symbol, right? For example, see here. Suppose yes. So there is a style. Yes. So what I'm selecting here is, so table body greater than table row. So here I'm applying the color. Yes. I'm applying the color as some, what do you call it as right here? And table header is there. greater than table row greater than table head, which is nothing but data, right? So then background color, I just define the background color here. So head is closed. Yes. Okay. What do I have to do here? Now there is a table header. So I'm writing first, sorry. First, what I'm doing is I'm creating which one? Table. And table, some border is given. And there is a width. So I want 50% of the current page. Then table. So what is this here? Table header. And within the table header, there is a table row. Within the table row, within the table row, there is a table heading. So what is the heading? I'm giving employee number. And there is a table heading. So what is that here? Employee name. So there is an employee number and there is an employee name. So once I run this, now can you see this is, what is the background color of this table heading? Cyan, right? So it is just applied one aqua, or what is that? Cyan. That is only for which one here? Table heading, right? But what is the color of the text here? Black only, right? Then next one is, I'm taking which one here? Table, which one? Body. This is table, body. Within this table row, I'm just defining table data. So table data, cell data. Now this is the employee number. And this is what here? Employee name. Yes. So what will happen in this case? Now you can see the employee number is 100 and employee name is what? Naresh. But what is the text color of this table row? Red. But see here, this table row is a direct child of which one? Table body. And table H is a direct child of which one? Table row. Because of that, you're defining the background of each column or each cell as which one? Aqua, right? So you can define. For example, yes. Yeah. So this is direct child. For that, you are using the symbol called which one? Greater than. For that, you are using the symbol called greater than. Okay, now, right. So this is called which selector here? Child selector. But these four selectors are called which selectors? Right, these four selectors are called which selectors? These four selectors comes under which one? Combinators. These four selectors are called which one? Combinators. Combinators are, you can also call the relational selectors based on the combination or based on the relationship between what other elements you are trying to use. What is that selector? Adjacent selector, adjacent sibling selector or sibling combinator. And second one is general sibling selector. And third one is descendant selector. And fourth one is what? Child selector. So based on the requirement, you try to use one selector. Okay, there is one more selector is there. There is one more selector is there, which is called as input selector or same thing. Yes, there's one more selector is there. And what is the name of this is input selector or attribute. Input selector or which one? Attribute selector. So there is an attribute selector. In order to apply fx to a fx for a tag based on which one? Attributes and values. You want to apply the style based on the attributes and what? Values. But most of the times this is used. Okay, most of the times this is used if you are working with. Most of the times it is used if you are working with. If you are working with which elements? Form elements. Most of the times you try to use this When you're working with which elements? Form elements. In order to apply the effects for a tag based on its attributes and what? Value. For example, tag name and it followed by which one? Attribute. Attribute. Suppose if you take body, body is having an attributes like what? BG color. Body is having an attribute called which one? BG color, and then you can give. But generally these are for which one? Form elements. Most of the times it is used for which one? Form elements. For example, tag name is there. What is the tag name? Input. What is the tag name? Input. Okay, input. What is the attribute name? Type. Okay, what is the attribute name? Type equal to value. Suppose input type. Suppose input. What is the name of the tag? Input. Okay, input type equal to what? Text. Input type equal to what? Text. If the input type is a text, okay, input type text, you want to apply which style? If input type is a button, you want to apply which style? If input type is a password, you want to apply which style? So that is based on which selector here? Attribute selector. Because every tag is having attributes, or every tag is having what? Properties. Every tag is having attributes or what? Properties. If you want to style it based on which one? Attributes or the properties, then you go for which selector? Attribute selector. For example, see here. For example, yes, suppose if you are talking about this attribute selector, now there is a, yes, without style. First we'll create it without a style. So body, and then what? Form. Form is there, and label. Label for which one? Name. Label for name, and what I'm typing here? Name. Okay, so then input type equal to text, and ID is a name. ID is a name, and name equal to what? Name only, right? Yes. Then next one is label. Next one is label for which one? Password. Sorry, username. Label for user. This is called as which one? Username. Okay, then next one is input type. Input type equal to text. Sorry, input type equal to text, and ID equal to user. ID equal to user. ID equal to user, and name equal to again user only, right? So the next one is input type. So label. So there is a label. So label for which one? Password. Label for password. And what is the label I'm giving? Password here. So label is a password, and then so input type is a password. Input type is a password, and ID is a password, and name is a password. Okay, now this is how I develop the form. Okay, now then I can use. So once you run, is it aligned properly here? No. So there's no alignment because we have not done any alignment here. So label name, legend, you can give a legend as a title. Legend is nothing but what here? Title. So I just run this. Now what it is displayed? Name. So just to display name, and there is a username, and there is what here? Password. But is it done any styling here? No. But I want to do some style here. These are different attributes or not? Yes. For example, yes. What is the name of the tag? Input. What is the name of the tag here? Input tag name, and then followed by within double quotes. What you write here? Attribute name. So what is an attribute name? Input type. Input type equal to which one? Text. Input type equal to text. So for this input, what is the name of the tag here? Text. Yes. So input type equal to text. Input type equal to text. I want to define. So what I want to define is some background. Yes. What is the error here? Input type. What is the tag name? Input and yes. Sorry. Input type equal to which one? Text. Input type equal to text. Input type. So what is the name of the attribute here? Type. And what is the value of this attribute? Text. Then I'm just defining some background color for this. Right. Then next one is I'm just writing input type. Input type equal to which one? Password. Then I just define the background color. Yes. Then I try to define the text color. I try to define the background color and text color. And this is a color. I try to define. Yes. Now this is a text color for input type equal to text. And this is a text and background color for input type equal to which one? Password. Okay. Input type equal to password. Then next one is, so what I'm doing is I'm just writing here body. I just define the body and then alignment. So I want to do the alignment, right? Alignment of items. Okay, I want the alignment of items. Okay, so I just wanted to align in which one? Center. So whatever elements are there in the, yes. So see here, but elements, but these are form, right? So this text is, now see here, text color is what here? Red. So I just write username, name, and this you can call it as which one? Password. So even you can define the border, but we have not seen which one? Border. But see, these are the elements which are nested inside what? Form. These are the elements which are nested inside what? Form. These are the elements which are nested inside what? Form here. Okay, these are the elements which are nested inside the form, right? So input type equal to text and background color is defined. And this text, you can also do which one? Alignment of the content. So the content can be aligned either left or right or yes. But input type equal to, now suppose I place one input type equal to which one? Button is there. Input type equal to button. Yes. And this button, this is a simple button. So button, so button value. So button value, input type equal to button and value is, suppose, assume that register. What is the value of this button? Register. I want to style this button. Then what do you write it? Input type. Input type equal to which one? Button. Input type equal to button. What you can define? The background color of this particular button. You can define the background color of this button. Yes, some background background color of this button, and then you can define the text color. This is what here, some text color of this button. Now once you run this, now you can see there's a button placed with the background color with the register or not. Yes. What is it? Do any action for this? No. But input type, because input type is what here? Button. But I can define input type is which button? Submit button. Is a submit button is a predefined or user defined functionality? Predefined functionality. It is not user defined functionality. Now, if you want to define the style for this input type equal to which type I have taken? Submit. Star పెట్టుకున్నాడు label పక్కన. Yes, star. Okay, right? Yes. Now there is a style is there. Required. Okay, required. That is required style. Yes. Now here input type equal to which one? Submit. Input type equal to submit, right? So once you run this, now you can see, now this is a submit button. Once you submit, this data is submit to some resource available at which side? Yes. Okay. But are you format this label? No. You want to define this star. Now, suppose name is there. So name is in which color? Black. But this star should be in which color? Red. Then will you do the style for this star or not? Yes. Okay. By using font. By using which tag? Font tag. Okay, na? Right. Yes. This is styling which one? This is called as which selector? This is called as which selector here? Attribute selector. So there is an attribute selector also there. Attribute selector. Okay. So there is a, yes, but there are some more selectors out there, but I'll try to tell you these selectors also. Like what is it? Other selectors also there. That is pseudo selectors and pseudo elements are there. But what we have seen is only combination. So combination means here attribute selector also comes under which one? Or attribute selector also comes under which one? Because it is having how many using here? It means you are using a tag along with which one? Type. You are using a tag along with which one? Attribute. So tag as well as which one? Attribute. So in order to apply effect for a tag based on attributes and what is it? Values, then you go for which selector? Attribute selector, right? I think you understood up to this. Okay, then next one is we'll see one styling now. Yesterday I said about which style? Background. In background, how many things you can put? Two things. One is background image and one more is background color. Now next we'll see which style here? Border style. So next one is a border style. Okay. So applying the borders to the elements. So this is applying borders to what is it? Elements. So that can be done by using which one? Border styles or border. So there is CSS provide one property or one style called which one? Border. Applying borders to the elements. Okay. CSS provides a style called which one? Border. Style called which one? Border, right? So by using which you can apply the borders. By using which you can apply the borders, right? But there are so many properties out there. If you are working with which one? Borders, right? For example, so I just write here doc type. Yes. Yes. So this is a border test here. Now, for example, yes. Now what I am doing is I'm just writing H1. So there is the H1. H1 is there, which is called topic 1 or header 1. Okay, which is called as a topic 1 or header 1. Yes. I just take. So there is a style, right? Yes. I'm using which selector? Tag selector or element selector. Now there is a border. See, there is a border. So in border, what do you have? Border radius, border bottom, border color, border top, border left, border width, border right, border what? Style, border top right radius, border bottom left radius. Okay. Border collapse, border bottom color, border top color, border spacing, border left color, border right color, border width, border top width, border style. See, there are so many properties belongs to which one? Border. So, but what I'm saying, border, see, a lot of things are there. So, border, so I want to define the border, right? So, border, what I'm saying, border style. Okay, so border style is there. No, there is a dashed, dotted, doubled, groovy, hidden, inner it, inside, outside. Okay, this is when you define the width, you can find out. Suppose I select the border style is which one? Solid. Okay, then border, some color. Border color, you define it. Okay, whichever color you want, you just define the border color. So there is a head and there is what? Body. Now within this, I'm using H1. So I'm just writing here. This is what? Topic 1. So this is topic 1. So once I run this, now you can see this is a topic 1 with border is there with this topic 1 or not? Yes. So topic 1, this is a header having the border as a blue or not? Yes. Suppose I put this topic inside which one? Division. I put this topic inside what? Division. So can you define the properties of a division or not? Yes, there is a division. Division what here? Width. I just taken the division width is what? R2. Okay. There is a division. What is this? Height. Division height also I have taken what? R2. So that is based on that is based on content or not? Yes. But this content, this is paragraph? No. Then what will I do is I just define the width. So what is the width I've given? Some 200 pixels. And what is the height I've given? Some 200 pixels. So that is the width and height of which one? Division. Now this you can call it as what? Topic 1. Because is it your header will occupy the complete space or not? Yes. Header will occupy the complete space. One line of space is occupied by which tag? Header. Because of that, is it division size is increased automatically or not? Yes. You can define some background color of which one? Division. This is a background color of the division. You can see the background color of division or not? Yes. Now you want to apply border. You want to apply which one? Border. Okay, border style. Okay, I try to define the border style and this is double I have taken. Now this division is having a border, right? This border style is which one? Double, right? So division. Within the division, you want to do some alignment, align content. How you want to align the content? How you want to align the content? So baseline, if I say baseline, right? Yes, just to run this. Now you can see the topic 1. It is generally aligned in the middle, right? So suppose alignment also you can take, but I just take in the width of the division and one more is the height and one more is a background color and one more is a border style. Now border. So border colors. Yeah, border colors also can define. This is called as a border color. So this is a color which is given to the border here. Now whichever line you want it. Okay. Suppose this is one division. Okay, division. Okay, division dot. So yes, but I'll take. Yeah, this is a with selector, tag selector or element selector, but this can be have a sub elements or not. Yes, for that you can go for with selector plus. But border, if you want to apply the different borders, right? So this is for header 1 and this is for division. For example, assume that there is one more element tag is there. What is that element here? Paragraph. So paragraph, I just write border style. First I have taken border style. You can define the inside and outside. If you are trying to define the width of the border. I've taken solid and border. Border what here? Width. I just given the border width as some 2 pixels here. Border width as a 2 pixels here. Whenever you type the paragraph, so there is a paragraph here. Okay. So HTML. Okay. This is one paragraph. Take a big paragraph, right? So this is an HTML. Is having a border or not? Yes. The content. You can define the border. Suppose I can increase. Now I just written 10 pixels. Now I can see. So this border width is increased or not? Yes. Okay. Now you can define the border width, and you can also define border. Which color here? Top color. Okay. Border top width. Border. Yes. Border top width. Border bottom width. Border left width. Border what? Right width. That you can define it by using border top. Suppose this is applied to all sides or not? Yes, this is applied to all the sides. If you want to apply to the specific side, then you can go for border. Yes, border. Yes, border which one? Top. Border. Border which one? Bottom. And border left. And border which one? Right. Suppose if I'm saying border left is, assume that how many pixels? 2 pixels. Pixels. So border. Okay. Some top is, border top is some 5 pixels. Then border. Okay. Border bottom is, I'm selecting again 5 pixels, right? So this is defining left, right, top, and one more is what? Bottom, right? So I try to define the different widths, right? HTML border style is what happened? Paragraph. Yes, border style. Yes. So border width is given. Border width left, top, as well as what? Right. So I've given width, border width. What happened here? So you can define the different sizes for left, right, top, as well as what here? Bottom, right? So this is defining different sizes, right? You can define different. Yes, these are measurements. We'll talk about this also. I said here 2 pixels here. This is border left and there is a border right. Given how many pixels here? 2 pixels, and border top is 5 pixels and border bottom is how many? 5 pixels. Okay. So that is a left, right, top, and one more is a bottom. Why it is not displaying here? HTML. So somewhere this is a mistake. Okay. Paragraph is there, right? Yeah. Paragraph is there, H1, division, and one more is a paragraph. No problem. Border style is there and border color. See, you can apply different borders for every, right? You can apply it. You can apply it. Yes. Yeah, you can apply it directly. See, you can apply directly border style. If you want to define the size for every border, like left border width, right border width, top border width, and bottom, then you can go for this. Border left, right, top, and bottom. You can simply use which one? Border width. So this is given equivalent width for all the sides. Okay, this is given equivalent width for what? All the sides. Now that is a border, right? Okay. So that is for all the sides. It is given equivalent width.